Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all around the world, welcome to this episode of City Skylines. We are just gonna get straight back into it. So, what do we do? At the moment, we've got a high excuse me, for industrial. Is this a bar? What would you describe this? Very high demand for industrial or offices. And look, voila! Look what we have here, offices. But we've still got a lot of vacancies available here, and this is what we want to fill out. Not enough workers apparently, but they want offices and industry, right? So this kind of common sense or logic is very questionable sometimes when it comes to City Skylines. But again, it's part of the game. So let's improve. Let's add some parks and plazas so that these buildings can update. But look at that, all blue. So I cannot add anything else whatsoever besides over here. And the first thing I want to add is a basketball court. So let's find the basketball court. Voila, here we are. Got to have a basketball court. Every block or so, you've got to have a basketball court. And we need some car parks, excuse me, of course. There we go. Over here you got a couple. There we go. Now we can park your cars, right? And over here still nobody has moved in. Nobody really wants low-rise residential buildings. So now they want retail, right? Or commercial zones. But again, look, we got all of this. Not enough what? Educated workers. Not enough educated workers. Okay, cool. I thought they're gonna say not enough customers, but it's the educated workers, so that's cool. That's fine. So maybe we can build them some more retail. So maybe we can expand this baby. And which direction are we gonna go? We're gonna go outwards, this direction, westwards. This is like the American Western expansion that we're gonna try to imitate here, or try to go through again. But only this time, this is buildings in some good old City Skylines. So I don't know why I always choose small roads, but I just always choose small roads. But I'm going for a large road. I don't know why I choose this first road here as well. I can go for something with some green in it, with some trees in it. But again, we'll go with bus. No. You got any other options? No, you don't have any other options. And this is toll booths. We've already got a few of those. And I like these ones because maybe, I don't know, maybe it's 2 lanes, I don't know, but I like these ones specifically. I always choose these ones. If I'm gonna choose a large road, I always choose the double-laned road, 2 ongoing lanes and 2 oncoming lanes. I always tend to choose this. I never tend to go for these ones. I only change to these ones when things get hectic in the city and I have no choice. But it would be nice if there was more options. And again, now that I remember, I bought an add-on for this game, which is the office something, but I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. So when I finish this episode, I need to do some research and find out how I can actually implement or bring whatever add-on that I've bought for this game into this game. But anyways, look, let's build this. Okay, enough talking. Okay, but westward expansion, right? Cowboys over here, right? A cowboy tortoise, so gotta be cowboys, right? Howdy, partner. Okay. Grid, I suppose so. But we're gonna have we've got to have a diagonal road here. Straight one, 45 degrees. That's 45. Come on, man. Stop being silly. 45. That's a 45, alright. 45. Yeah, cool. 45 degrees, baby. I'm gonna say that's not 45 degrees. It doesn't even look 45. Look, it's curved here. Sure, that's 45, man. Sure, that's 45 degree. What's up with the road? I'm gonna say, why does it look so awful here? What are we gonna do here? It's the quirkiness of the game, right? It's the quirkiness. I hope you guys are enjoying the opera background music. I like that. I like it. You know, it seems to work. This seems to work. It just goes with the game, you know. Even though you might not be able to hear me right now, I do not know. what's happening, guys, is I'm gonna be traveling for the next couple of 2 days. So this is pre-recorded, so I don't know. Apparently, in the last episode, when I thought that I was speaking into the microphone and you could hear me, you couldn't hear me. So I do not know. So we'll see anyway. But I'm gonna be traveling, so this is pre-recorded, and I'm virtually shouting in the microphone. And shouting is not my thing. I like to be smooth, man. You know, I'm trying to be a smooth talker. I want to be a good conversationalist. That's why I'm speaking into the microphone, watching a screen, speaking into the microphone, watching a screen, and with little people, little artificial people going about their daily business, right? Right, jeez, man. Oh man. So let's give them some. No, not yet. Let's build some more. Remember, guys, we're going for. Excuse me. We're going for grids. Not too many curves in these high dense population centers. No, not too many. Not too many curves. In these high dense zones. No, we don't want that. We do not want that. What I want, right? But I don't want to go any further. Is that's not 45 degrees. Who are you kidding? That is not 45 degrees, dude. That is not 45 degrees, man. Who is this game kidding? That is not 45 degrees, man. That's kind of irritating. I just want. Give me 45. Give me a straight 45. Well, we are out. We are in the West. We are cowboys. I do need a 45. If you know. Yeah, no, that's inappropriate. No, I take that back. That's inappropriate. No, we don't need enough of 45. Okay, so give me a good 45-degree angle is what I was meant to say. There we are. That's much more better. That's much better. Look at that. Completely. What the hell is this game kidding, man? You know, it's telling me something, but yet it's giving me something else, right? Completely off point, right? 45 all the way here. Cool. Now we can go here, grab that. Again, I've got to learn these shortcuts, right? So many shortcuts. Again, this is what I want to do. I want to mimic or make a mirror version of this little section here, but on this side. But I don't want to go any further. I'll show you what I mean, guys. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. It only takes a minute to change everything in the world, right? So here, boom, in the best city in the world. This is what I want to make the similar mirrored grid system or whatever, like that. So you see how this comes out here and this comes there. Yeah, I wanted to do that just to see what it looks like. But we're just trying to make as much quirkiness as possible here. So just bear with us. We just want as much quirky as possible. And again, I'm speaking virtually into this microphone. This microphone is right in my face. So I've got to speak right into the microphone instead of assuming. Now, what happened to the days where the microphone was to the left-hand side, about a foot away, and I didn't have to worry about the sound being captured? Now, I have to have it right in my face. So, who knows, man? Just for sound quality. So again, I'm thinking maybe I might just have to buy a new microphone. Just get the high, just high quality. I mean, Blue Yeti. This was like £200, man. Do you know what you can buy with £200, man? You can buy a sandwich from where? From a restaurant? I don't know. I couldn't think fast enough then. I don't know. That was terrible. You can buy a lot with £200. So again, but then and again, you've got to spend money for you to earn money. That's just economics 101 right there. So this doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad. I like it. I like it. I like it. Over here, over here, over here. I'm thinking about the traffic in the future here. So maybe it is time. It is lost time to update this road here. Let's update you. Let's update you. Let's update you. Boom. There we go. Large road. Large road. You got to think ahead of this, because if you don't get ahead of this, and everybody's moved in, Santa Claus is on his way in December. You know, there's gonna be so much traffic, and Santa Claus is gonna be waiting in the queue of traffic to get to you, right? So you got to think ahead here. That was a good joke on my part. I like that one. Santa Claus is gonna be waiting in traffic in City Skylines. Ho 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 ho. We are getting better at this. I hope this is being captured, man. We are getting better at this. Extremely good at this now. This is episode 54 or 55. I don't know, one or the other, but we are getting better at this. Speaking into the microphone, being a narrator, and narrating the game. We're getting better at this. Of course, unless you guys don't find my jokes funny, so I don't find my jokes funny, but then why would you find them funny? But it's YouTube, right? One of the YouTube is awesome, dude. Like I've been watching YouTube for years, since 2017. Like I've been watching it since the one of the first YouTubers, you know, like KSI, the Sidemen were first getting started off. That's when I used to watch YouTube. But me, not using foresight and trying to be a part of it, I just was watching it. You know, I don't know. I do have my first YouTube channel is. I think I created that in 2008, but I uploaded a video of my motorcycle. I used to own a Pit Dirt 125cc motorcycle. I don't know what this is, but I'm just building anything. I told you it's a quirky game, right? So yeah, I used to have a Pit Dirt 125 and I uploaded it. Do you remember those really old phones like Sony Ericsson? Or the one with the number pad, and they used to have those cameras, those old school cameras. But on my YouTube channel, I uploaded a video of my Pit Dirt 125. It's poor quality, man. It's poor quality, and that's about the only video that I really uploaded on there. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. I've got an admirer. And my wife, sorry, excuse me, is calling me, but I'll tell her I'll speak to her later, because I can't speak to her right now. I'll speak to her later. I'm just been busy here trying to do this. Give me a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure we finish this before we carry on, before we have some personal family time, right? What's more important, City Skylines or family time? City Skylines, man, come on. Hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Be part of the family. Okay, let's watch this channel grow, guys. I very much appreciate you spending your time of your day watching my videos. I'm trying to be professional. But what is a professional YouTuber, if there is such a thing? But I think it's mostly personalities that people love about YouTube. You love the personalities. The guy's cool. He does some pretty cool stuff, right? But you got to start somewhere. And I'm also doing documentaries too, guys. I'm working on the Pentagon documentary, so hopefully you should enjoy that. This is my take on the history of the Pentagon. It's quite interesting because I've had to do a lot of research. But I've had to create a script and to narrate the script as well, and to find images, you know, create images. It's just, I'm fluent in graphics work. Is it motion graphics? Yeah, motion graphics. I'm quite fluent in that. But on top of this, I've got to do some narration, being a narrator, speaking into the microphone and trying to sound like a documentary presenter. So that's quite interesting, because it truly is a job. It's not just something. I say this, being a YouTuber truly is a job. It's not just something you can do. I'm just gonna go upload videos on YouTube. No, it's a proper full-time. It's work. You have to work, you know. You really have to think about what you are doing and how you're gonna approach this. How you're gonna build a community, be part of the community, and it's very rewarding. Right now I've got 3 subscribers, guys, and I'm so happy by that. You know, I very much appreciate you for being a subscriber on my channel. I very much appreciate that, guys. I've got uno, dos, tres. 3, the first 3, and 3 is the magic number. 3 is the magic number. So I'm very happy about that. You know, we are growing. We're getting the views, and we are growing. So I'm very happy about that. Look at that, beautiful. Look, no issues, right? I told you, just leave the game. Just leave them. Eventually, they'll have no choice but to find work in offices. Now we can give them some industry, some factories, some I don't know, some services, some businesses. We can give them some factories now. Otherwise, they're gonna start complaining. Oh, we don't have enough things to sell, enough products, enough assets. What they call it? Equity? What would they call it? What's another word for this? I'm trying to think economically here, because economic terminology just sounds cool, right? So I'm trying to use some economical technology, economical terminology here. We are tongue slipping here, speaking into the microphone. Hello, I hope you can hear me over there. I have no choice but to really speak into this microphone according to Logitech software, who is the manufacturer of the Blue Yeti. I think they are, but the software is on there, and I've set it to a broadcaster settings. The equalizer is set to a broadcaster, but the noise reduction setting just mutes everything. Therefore, it's not even capturing my voice. So I have no choice but to speak right into the microphone. Again, I'm pulling the microphone right in my face. Yet again. This is about the 19th time I've done this. Before, it was a small distance away from my face, but now it's right in my face. So I've got to really speak into this microphone. You get to hear the voice of many. The voice of many. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so we've given them that. Okay, we're not going to give him too much. We must have demand for there to be supply. This is what I was saying, right? This is what I was saying to you. Look at that. They have no choice but to work where we want them to work. Makes you wonder. Really makes you wonder whether it's like this in real life, right? Do they make you work in specific jobs that they want you to work in? Okay, we don't want you to do that job because we need you here, so we want to allow this to be there. We'll give them that there. But we are going to need, we definitely are going to need some industry now, because we've got a large amount of commercial here, especially high-rise. You're talking shop on top of shop on top of shop, right? So whereas if it's a low-rise commercial building, whatever it is, the shops are spread out side to side, right? But high-rise, it's a multi-story building, so the shop is on top of another shop, so it saves a lot of space. Horizontally, but vertically the space goes up, and so you can have 16 shops on top of each other in a small space, which look how small this is. This is the original best city in the world, right? The commercial zone. And this is where everybody does their shopping pretty much. This is where everybody was doing their shopping, but look how small it is. Whereas if I was using low-rise, it would probably be all the way out here. So yeah, you got to bear in mind. So I've got to now make sure. This is kind of worrying me now, really starting to worrying me, and I'm getting worried now about that. So what do? We've got this issue. I've got this coming here. So oh no, we are out of time. Okay. That is a lot. That caught me off guard. 19 minutes, right? So again, guys, if you're new to this, hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Let's keep growing this channel. I appreciate you taking out your time to watch this video. Thank you very much. God bless you, and have an amazing day. We've got a few more seconds, so maybe we can watch the city, but next episode I'm gonna build here. I'm gonna build a road joining here, because again, this is becoming problematic, because this is the only route into the city from the industrial zone and also from the highway. So we've got a bit of conflict here between traffic. So since the traffic is flowing this direction from here, we might as well connect it here. See, this is what I say about foresight, baby. You gotta be ready for this thing. So let's wait for the next episode. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. So Peace out again. See you next time. God bless.